What does the mommy say?
Does it?
Here we go.
That sounds a lot like what
What?
Elvis would say.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we're gonna end it off in like 20 minutes or something. We've been going for... Well, we've been going for... In 3 seconds.
4 hours?
3 hours.
3 only.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, it's actually a particularly short one, this one. Compared to yesterday. We went like... It was 2 streams, but it was like 8 hours almost.
We went balls to the wall.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Literally.
If we have an
All for the
upload
viewers.
schedule. No, I'm sorry, Dinosaur. We don't really have an upload schedule because I don't really have, I've never uploaded anything to the YouTube channel. But that might change. Today or tomorrow, depending. I might be too tired. But yeah, it's in our country it's like 23 minutes past 11 at this point in the evening. So yeah, it's a bit late-esque. So yeah, that's why we're leaving shortly. But hey, you could always come back. We've got more content coming, that's for sure. Here we go. Am I a... Oh.
What?
Right. It was just... Am I able to make, like, an... mithril pig?
Know.
But no, I have to make, like, a mithril anvil to do that.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, sorry, Dinosaur. Well, yeah. Usually I stream from about 8 in the evening to, I don't know, 11, 12 in the evening. And seeing as right now it's almost like 12:30, half midnight, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's about it. But, well, lately I've been streaming in the afternoon as well. So yeah, and it's daily. I've very much been, trying to stick to that point, being a daily thing. It's worked out so far.
Let's see here. Can I block this off? That would be ideal if I could.
But, Dinosaur, if you will, could you try and check below my screen? I think I have, a stream countdown there. I will warn you, though. I haven't really, fiddled with it in a while, so maybe it's not correct. But the idea is that it could tell you. Are you guys... I suppose you'd say, is that Estonian or...
What?
No, EST or BST, or do you know it? Oh, what is it? It's our time zone. Give me a sec.
I couldn't tell you.
It's... let me see. Just a sec. I think it's E... whatever. I'll just Google it. That way we don't have to guess. So, what it is Central European Summer Time, GMT plus 2 is the designation. That's what it is. Yeah, when I first saw what you wrote, I was just like, are you Estonian? And I was like, I mean, that's like an interesting proposal there, but no. Yeah, GMT plus 2. So, I guess we head back down. Of course I had to leave my freaking Spelungus potion again.
Of course you did.
Ah. And here we go. What was that? Ah, it was nothing. Or so it seemed at least. Let's go even deeper. Oh god, it's going too quick. Ah, here we go.
I feel like it's a good way to find like the late game ores. It's to go down to hell and look up, because the ash.
Yeah, it kind of
there's no
highlights
ores in
it.
the ash, or like not right now. At least I don't think so.
That's a
So
good
there's
point.
a good spot of finding adamantium
Yeah.
or titanium or whatever it's called.
Yeah, whatever. It's spawned and so on. So our time zone is GMT2. Yeah, GMT plus 2, yeah. If I'll be streaming tomorrow, yes, I will. And if Steve will join me.
If Steam
if Steam will join, well, we do need the approval of our Steam overlords. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to play any game.
Steam overlords? Okay.
No. Steam, as in Valve, you know. Totally, yeah.
Okay.
But if Steve will join me, we're gonna continue this. If not, then maybe I'll, find another game to play. I've got a few.
Yes. He's gonna cheat on me with another game.
What? No, I would never. But yeah, I mean, whatever. It might not necessarily be in your taste if you're only here for Terraria, but well, you're welcome to join even if it's not. Yes.
So I built a tiny wall over here, and you might need to jump it if you can.
If I have a PS4, no, unfortunately not. I haven't really gotten around to buying one. Otherwise, it would be cool to play with you. How do you guys know each other? Oh, that's
a long story.
Well, I don't even know if it is. We've known each other for a long time.
I minimized the game for 1 second, and it literally scared me.
Yeah. So basically, what it was that I was enrolled at an education, like, I don't even know.
We were both like in training.
Yeah, we were both in training in this education thingy for like
So like how this works is you have to go to school.
Yeah, well.
In some sort of time.
Yeah, there's like periods
in between work and stuff.
Yeah. You're designated at like a legit company, and then you go to school at like a few periods of times, and then you end it off, and that's basically where we met. And yeah, well, we just kind of hit it off because we both just, stupid goofballs and weirdo.
Oh, shush you.
Exactly.
Goofballs? Well, I never. Graves are really something, aren't they?
Oh my.
Get down here. Thank you.
I think I should have enough soon for a mithril thing, and then hunt goes for adamantite.
Well, you need a mithril anvil.
I have made one.
Oh, already?
Yeah,
okay.
I told you that.
You did?
I did.
Okay.
And you said just make it, basically.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming Twitch ain't your jobs then? No. I'm not earning.
Not really.
I'm not earning anything off of this. I'm just doing for the enjoyment. That said,
Is,
I wouldn't mind it becoming that, but I have no expectations of doing, of that being reality.
13.
Yeah, that too. but the thing is, like, everyone wanna be like a Twitch streamer and YouTuber nowadays, and
Everyone.
you know, back in the day when YouTube started being thing, even like maybe just like a few years ago, it was definitely possible, and you could do that. It would maybe even be fairly easy to do. But today, it's become so, you know, mainstream, I suppose, that everyone wants it and everybody has the ability to do so. So I'm under no illusion that this may not ever be my job.
Every.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's become very
I mean,
acceptable.
if you have the audience and it clicks well,
Yeah.
then maybe. Just maybe.
Yeah, you know, it's a thing.
And then, do you really plan on playing Terraria forever?
I mean, it's a good game, but no.
Okay.
That is my honest to God
Because
answer.
if that's what your audience clicks with, then
yeah,
I got bad news for you.
Yep. It's like even other streamers on different games, like for example World of Warcraft, like Asmongold. He's you know, yeah, it's true, you never know though, and you know, again, I would welcome the chance, but I'm not counting on it, is the thing, just so we're clear. But anyway, like Asmongold, I kind of like him in a way. He's kind of raw and uncut. He says his opinion, even though it might not always be what people want to hear. But he's been playing the game for, well, I wouldn't say retail, like Vanilla WoW. That's not true. I think he entered the game on like Wrath of the Lich King or whatever. But anyway, the point is he's been playing that game ever since. And I remember him mentioning you know, an occasion where he played Sekiro, the game from Software, the Dark Souls game, and he said that his views and income has never been that low since he, you know, got to be sort of popular for his World of Warcraft thing, which just goes to show that sticking to one specific thing can be good, but if you want to branch out, it can be very risky.
Yes.
So what you want to do at the start, and that's definitely what I want to do too, is like, you know, be playing more games, just different games, because if you do that from the start, people are really not under any illusion that that's how it is. Although it can be said that because we have been playing this for quite a few days now, like non-stop without any other games, it could be perceived that way. Where's the wood? I need the wood.
But that said, Terraria is not the worst game.
No, of course not. Definitely not. So if you guys had to play other games, which one would you play? It's a difficult choice, really, because you never really know what's around the corner. But I will tell you this, though. When Borderlands 3 comes out, I am all over that game. That's just a promise right here and now. If you don't want it, sorry, but that's how it's gonna be.
Sorry.
Yeah, seriously, that's just how it's gonna be. I want that game. So
I want it in me. I want it open. I want it.
And I'll say the interesting thing about it is that there's a lot of streamer possibilities in that game, because they have a lot of Twitch integration and so on and so forth. But yeah, I don't know, I'm playing different things. I'm even wondering how going back to Vanilla WoW, because back then that was kind of a thing I did. but I don't really plan on making it like, you know, the only thing I do. But that's the problem with MMO Twitch streamers, I feel. Here we go. Not Twitch pickaxe. What the hell?
What?
Nothing.
What?
Mithril pickaxe. That's
okay.
Yep.
I was like, what?
So there's a cobalt pickaxe for you.
Okay. Is it your old one?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
You can have secondhand. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't care.
Which part of Dinosaur, like the, would you be interesting to watch? Like Borderlands or whatever else? But in you know, to be honest, I'm kind of down for most games because I want to, you know, just experience new stuff, and even my perspective, I suppose, could be interesting because I, believe it or not, I actually do have like a sort of, I don't know, experience or something along those lines in, you know, making video games. It's not AAA by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a thing. I
have a glitched demon eye right here. It won't take damage whatsoever.
Just leave it alone.
Oh, now it despawned. Okay.
So yeah, maybe I could come with like some sort of perspective on things or how things work, or yeah, anything really, as long as it's commentary. Well, you know, glad you're saying that because. Well,
oh, he will be commentating.
I mean, isn't that kind of what you do?
It's kind of what.
Unless you're like a hardcore player that just, you know, says nothing, but you can just experience what they do. It's a possibility, definitely.
Maybe.
There's no space for anything anywhere at any time.
You know, I mirrored the storage, so you can just go to the other side and do whatever you want.
Cool.
I did it solely for that purpose.
Well, yeah. So Dinosaur, I've been through quite a bit of education, and some of the education that I've been through is actually video game, you know, creation, coding, and, you know, 3D modeling, animation,
on and so forth.
Yeah, 2D graphics, some sort of like that. But I am not an expert in any of these. I will make that very clear.
You're not?
No, never. If I were, I would probably make a living doing that. But I will tell you this. Making a living off making video games is a horrible business.
Go down to hell this time.
Exactly. But no, it's just, it's a very tough business to make, you know, money in. So, oh, here we go. I'm just gonna take this because, oh no!
Oh, archers! Yay! Now
and
die.
Hey, I could even, like, you know, if you're ever interested in game, you know, making, I could even recommend like things to do, things to try out, or, you know, engines you could try out that's, you know, particularly user friendly, stuff like that. And there's even like the perspective thing of like, what would you say, something along the lines of how engines are being perceived, because I know that the game engine Unity has gotten a bad rep for quite some time, but it's not really a bad engine. It's just very accessible engine and, you know, free engine to use. So therefore, a lot of people can use it, and therefore a lot of weird things get made, and not particularly good ones necessarily. My coding knowledge is literally 9,000 to 9,000. aka 0, because it's a minus, I suppose. Fair enough.
Okay.
But yeah,
But
I
it's
mean,
not -1, which is a
I
good
feel coding is a skill everyone should try their hands at some point, because it's very useful. And even just understanding what's going on, like how a function is created, how the runtime executes, like what does it do, how does it know what to do at any point in time. It's really valuable, and it can give you a very special perspective on video games, because a lot of people, oh, that's a mimic. A lot of people think that it's easy to make a video game. That would be very wrong. So, but I feel like we've come a long way, community-wise, to understand that it's not necessarily the case. Oh, you tried and massively failed. Well, good for you, honestly. Coding and making games is all about failing and trying things out. I've seen games. Whoa, magic dagger? Ooh.
That's from a mimic.
Oh yeah, I just killed one. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, I've seen games being made from, concepts and failures. Like, for example, there was this weird thing I saw once, where it was basically like a 2D platformer, where it was in an arena, it was 1v1, you should just shoot each other with kunais or projectiles, whatever. So, one of the programmers made an error, so that the arm of the that was supposed to launch the projectile kept spinning in a circle, and then when you punch the button, it would just lose a projectile in that direction it was currently at. It was the dumbest thing, but it was so funny to try and hit anything, and especially each other with that. It was so funny. I can't even. It might seem really stupid, but yeah, I mean, games can be made from, the dumbest thing. It's pretty cool. What do we have? No, nothing there. Oh, get off! Get off! You maniac! Oh, here we go. No! Don't want any. But one thing I would say, it's not like I have the perspective of AAA industry game creation, because they use like processes and team management on a whole different scale. That is something I do not have experience with at all.
Hello.
One might argue that the things they do, the things they use, is not the correct ones, because the end product kind of tells you that this may not have been the best thing.
Dante's selling shotguns.
Dante!
It's selling shotguns.
Why are you selling shotguns?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm actually surprised he's survived this long.
Dante? He's a badass.
So what are your favorite types of games? RPG, sandbox, or... Well, Steve, I know what yours are.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Say it upon me.
Sandboxy games with, potential for a lot of progression and so on and so forth.
I like to make my own progression.
Yeah, like...
I don't like to be like, oh, I can't go this way. Why can't I go this way?
Yeah, that's why you like the open world thing.
Yeah.
And you also like, and I know this, even though you don't have to tell me, something called
Okay.
player stories. What that is
Player stories?
player stories. So imagine this. You buy a game. It has a story. This is the story they want to tell you. They want you to live. But in a lot of sandboxy games like Rust and Ark and so on and so forth, sure, there's progression. But you make your own story. And there's power in that. I even remember back to the old school World of Warcraft. There weren't a lot of lore back then, even though I was a huge fan of, Warcraft 3 and so on and so forth. I read some books and I loved the lore, but there's not really much lore in vanilla. Yeah, exactly, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but what worked for them was just people doing their own thing. Creating stories, having interactions with other players. It's incredibly powerful if you let it.